conquer can. My name is Joyce Beecher. I am the caretaker, and this lovely young gentleman is my husband, Richard Beecher. We're married now for 50 years. Rich was diagnosed 15 years ago with chronic lymphocytic leukemia. And how was it detected? Every year, religiously, we go for our yearly physicals. And 1 year, our primary doctor had noticed that Rich's white blood counts were elevated and compared to last year's reports. And he said, Mr. Beecher, it could be something, it could not be something, but I think it's time now to get checked out by an oncologist. So he recommended the finest oncologist in Freehold, New Jersey, which we went immediately. And of course, as everybody knows, getting a doctor's appointment is not immediately. But when you call up crying hysterical, my husband has cancer, he's going to die, you have to see him. I don't know how to work the television, I don't know how to work the VCR, I don't know how to work anything, you have to see him. Lo and behold, we did see him, and it was confirmed that Richie had CLL. And of course now, I looked up everything you want to know about cancer and leukemia on every cancer site. But as our oncologist said, you can't believe everything. Listen to your doctor. They know what it is all about and the cutting edge. So to make a very long story short, from the local oncologist, we could have stayed with him, but I don't know, it's just our mentality. We wanted the best of the best. So we went immediately to Sloan Kettering, and we got one of their leading experts on CLL, Dr. Mark Weiss. And Rich went for a full physical and said, you have the best cancer going. It's very slow moving, indolent. He called it an indolent cancer, that we're just going to watch it and watch it and watch it. So for 5 years, we were watching Richie's blood counts and everything was fine. And then, of course, on one visit, his counts became totally escalated. And the doctor then informed us it's now time for chemo treatment. And of course, we were hysterical, and everybody thinks cancer is the death word. Let me tell you, there are all types of cancers and all types of treatments, and we're now in 2018, doctors are on the cutting edge in these leading hospitals. And as a matter of fact, again, I'm fast forwarding, if Rich was diagnosed today, he would not have had chemotherapy. They now have these horse pills that they have now given to patients with CLL, and it's been remarkable. It's been remarkable. But Rich has had several, slides in the roads or bumps or waves that as long as he's away from anybody with a cold or a flu or viruses, because Rich has no immune system. So he started off with something called chemo light instead of aggressive heavy dosages for 6 months, and then the next 6 months was more elevated. So everything is now working smoothly, but he has to receive, he stopped the chemo because you only get a year of chemo. He's now on a maintenance treatment called IVIG. That's to maintain his wellness. And also after such a long dosage of chemo, he's on a regimen of Iridia. That's a calcium infusion. And again, everything is working well, but we've had a couple of setbacks where he's been hospitalized for pneumonia. And unfortunately, pneumonia affects people over 70 very, very severely. But he's doing great. He's doing great. And as far as being a caregiver, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work managing yourself, managing your husband, being air traffic controller. But can I say one thing without crying? Never give up, never surrender, and be strong.